Where was Donald in Let It Go? Do I prefer cake or pie? Do I like anime? All these questions and more will be answered on this Ask Brian. Hello out there everyone in YouTube world, this is Brian Hull and I'm here to do another Ask Brian. I know it's been a while since I've done one, but I'm here now, ready to answer your questions. So, let's start! Brooke Yankovic asks, what's your favorite Disney movie? Disney animated movie? The Lion King wins. My next runners up as far as my favorites go are Dumbo and then The Jungle Book, which happen to be right behind me. Next question is from Sir Nimb. I'm gonna say Sir Nimbe, just because that kind of makes me smile. Sir Nimbe, you told us to ask questions like, what's your favorite color? So that's exactly what I'm gonna ask. Also, favorite food, orange. I love the color orange. Favorite food? I'm gonna have to say pizza. I love the pizza. Urban Motive Game asks, hey Brian, my question is, do you believe anybody can learn to impersonate characters or does it require a certain skill? I believe that it does require a skill. The skill that you have to have is you have to have a good ear. So if you ask me to say, I love you King Julian like Mort from Madagascar, I'd have to hear him say it in my head and then I would imitate it. I love you King Julian! Sonic's channel asks, I don't have Twitter, my question, cake or pie? Cake. 100% cake. Because pie is cool and all, but when I want dessert, I want straight up sweets. Give me cake. Dragon Kid 1 asks, do you have other hobbies other than singing or voice acting? For example, video gaming? I love to draw. I draw all the time. I'll probably put some examples of stuff I'm drawing over here. Most of my drawing is animals. I love drawing animals, it's so much fun. I collect playing cards. Yeah, every time I go to a new place, I collect a new playing card. I do a lot of painting. I'll write poetry. I will write short stories. Anything creative, I'm all about. Am I a video gamer? Not really. Whenever I was younger, I used to play them all the time. As I grew older, it kind of sucked my life away. So I had to lay off them. Seashell669 asks, do you like to cook? And what's your favorite thing to make? I do like to cook, sort of. I kind of just go to my pantry and say, what do I have? What can I make with that? Which has led to some interesting meals. I remember one time I tried to make chicken fettuccine Alfredo, but then I go to get my Alfredo sauce and to find out my Alfredo sauces went bad. So instead, I used barbecue sauce. And it actually wasn't bad. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad either. My favorite thing to make is grilled chicken. I'm the king of the grill. That's how I impress all the ladies. The ladies come over and they be like, hello, Brian. I'd be like, what's up, babe? I'll cook you some chicken. Fireblem237 asks, are you also able to impersonate anime characters like Pokemon and Naruto? I don't really know because I don't really watch anime. It's not that I have anything against it, it's just, I just don't really watch it. I watched Pokemon a lot growing up, so maybe one day I'll go through and do like the Pokemon voices themselves, but like the characters, I don't really know them. I've watched some Miyazaki, and I liked it, but I've only seen them like once. This question comes from Beto Sanchez 777. Do you only do cartoon impressions or can you do people too? Like for example, can you sound like Taylor Swift singing? I can sound like celebrities. It just depends on the celebrity. I don't know if you guys saw, but the Hillywood parody where Sam sings Let It Go, I actually provided some of the vocals for Sam. And in that case, I was just doing Sean Austin impression. Can I sound like Taylor Swift singing? I don't know, I've never tried, but I'm gonna guess no because girls are really hard for me to do. This next question comes from Jacob M. Keen, and he asks, who is your most favorite actor slash voice actor? Favorite voice actor, living or dead? Dead, it's Mel Blanc. I think every voice actor will say that. Mel Blanc is like the best. But my favorite voice actor alive today, Jim Cummings. And I was initially drawn to him because he can do the sweetest character of like Winnie the Pooh and then come over and be like these serious villains from like Balto and singing the songs for like Rasputin on Anastasia and singing Be Prepared. Well, most of Be Prepared. Jeremy Irons sang some, but Jim Cummings sang a lot. Then I Weigh You So Much 77 asks, what was your dream job when you were a little boy? Big hug from France. In case you didn't know, you also had French fans. Je t'aime très fort. Merci beaucoup. Okay, I can't speak a lot of French, but I can speak a little bit. My dream job kind of flipped around a lot. When I was really young, I wanted to grow up to be a paleontologist. Then later, as I grew a little older, I wanted to become a zoologist and go study elephants in the wild. And then as I got a little older, I was convinced I was gonna go be an animator for Pixar or Disney. This next question comes from rpate982. This is actually my friend Alyssa. She and I actually grew up together. We actually went to the same church growing up and everything. And she asks, will those of us who have known you since the beginning get to see any of your original animation? Yes, you can. They're actually up on my YouTube page. Here's a link to them. This was back when I was really young, so no judgment on the animation. I was young. Chris Joe asks, is there any special about your necklace? There is. You see my necklace right here? It's a cross in the shape of a shield. Yeah, I've been wearing cross necklaces ever since I was saved at the age of 16. I wear it as a way to remind myself anytime I go up to a mirror or anything like that, to see it and remember that Jesus is with me, and that I am a representative of Christ here on earth. And it's also to show the people out there in the world, this is who I serve, is I serve Jesus. Grace Harbor asks, I was just wondering, I found out about you through your cover of Let It Go. Was it strange for you to suddenly get all that attention all at once? You have no idea. It was insane. My YouTube channel was not a YouTube channel. It was just a place I stored video for my friends and family to watch. Let It Go was no exception. Within 10 minutes of me posting it, it went crazy. What just happened? My life literally changed overnight. Amy Clifton asks, how old are you? Right now, I'm 23. Shapeshifter Gaming asks, can you solve a Rubik's Cube? Not fully. I can get the first 2 rows, but I can't get that third one. Wraith Whitmore asks, how many voice impressions can you do? I don't know. I've tried to sit down and figure out exactly how many I can do. I got to about 150 and I just quit because I got sick and tired of trying to figure it out. This question comes from Josh Dubois, and he asks, Dear Brian and Gabe, you guys are really awesome and especially funny. Brian, the Calvary voice was really cool. Maybe you can answer my question using that voice for the next Ask Brian episode. He's referring to the improv video that my friend Gabe and I did. My question is, now that you're picking up in popularity and becoming famous, are you going to forget about your fans? For example, you have talent and may very well land a voice acting job for Disney one day. Does this mean that all of us little people will be forgotten altogether? No, of course not. There are no little people to me. If one day I start working with Disney or something and you could come up and just be like, hey Brian, I'm one of your fans on YouTube. I won't sit there and go, you pathetic creature, what's wrong with you? I only speak to people of my caliber. No, everybody's on the same playing field. If it weren't for you guys, my video would have never gotten shared, so yeah. Now here comes the question everybody's been waiting for. Where was Donald Duck in Let It Go? That is the #1 question I have been asked. And here's the reason why. I did not put him in. Because at the time, I couldn't do Donald Duck. I can do Donald Duck now, but it's mainly just because so many people asked, I sat down and said, okay, I have to learn this now. Donald was one of those voices I ranked up to, I can never learn, I've tried, can't learn him, but thanks to you guys, I now learned him. All right, so that's it. Ask your questions below with #AskBrian. You can ask me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, #AskBrian, just so I know it's for this show. And now I have a question for you guys. I've been asked by a lot of people to do like a live streaming event. If I did that, how many of you would actually watch? Comment below and let me know. Okay, so I'll see you guys later. Oh wait, before I go, I figured out the next impression session. It's gonna be